With the sound of gongs and drums, our test master makes a dazzling appearance today. The young boss pretends to be in debt during the matchmaking show, and the gold digger girl says goodbye the moment she hears that. One is testing all the way through, the other tries to flee halfway and changes her face. These two are a perfect match.
大家好，我叫丁宁，今年23岁。我的工作呢是一名活动策划，月收入大约是在5000左右。
Today's female lead, the face-changing girl, is the first to appear. She doesn't care about a man's looks, as long as he has money.
我希望他稳重一点，然后事业方面比较就是成熟一点吧，有自己的那个上进心，然后有想法一点。
来说一下这个经济要求是怎样？
就是比如他一定得自己有房子吧，然后有车，然后月收入呢就是比较可观吧，应该不能低于1万吧。
Got it. This beauty is clearly here with the goal of getting rich. Today, she wants to use matchmaking to find a guy with good financial conditions. If she's lucky, she might just find one.
那车挺好的哈。
所以说你第一眼注意到的是车不是人吗？
没有，就感觉车不是挺扎眼的吗？
是因为你喜欢那部车吗？
牌子好呀。
From that far away, you could still spot the 4-ring logo on that car. So I'm guessing, today this guy's height and appearance, none of it counts as a flaw to you. Don't worry about whether I match with rich men. I can match with anyone.
就是不知道他喜不喜欢我，就会不会担心我太高了。
问题不太大吧？
以后出门都穿平底鞋的。
What kind of legendary guy can make the female guest so proactive?
大家好，我叫宁超，今年26岁，我是江苏人，目前在重庆发展，目前自己是开有一家公司，做的是电商这一块，每个月固定收入大概在1万块，年收入在25万左右。
The young man claims to earn 250,000 yuan a year. He says he's in e-commerce, so basically, an online business. According to his own words, he's relatively wealthy. A guy like me, who has a house and a car, wanting a pretty girlfriend, that's not too much to ask, right?
我对她的长相其实，个人偏向稍微漂亮一点，2点吧。第一点，女孩不拜金；第二点的话，我不希望她化太浓的妆。
To see whether she fits the guy's ideal type, the face-changing girl immediately pulls the matchmaker over and asks the guy to carefully look at the appearances of the two female guests and make a choice. I've been smiling and giving you flirty looks this whole time. Doesn't my face charm you yet?
她可能妆可能化的有一些浓，而且口红比较重。虽然她比较娇小一点，但是我个人还是比较介意化太浓的妆。
Sure enough, under the face-changing girl's precise design, the male guest chooses her at first sight. Now the matchmaking has had a perfect start. The female guest already figured out what kind of car he drives, and the male guest chose her at first glance.
我觉得，她笑起来很好看，也是性格属于那种活泼开朗型的。
因为刚刚外边天气很冷，所以给你买了一杯咖啡，能不能爽？
The face-changing girl makes the first move, and the male guest enjoys it a lot. The two have a pleasant conversation, and it looks like this matchmaking is about to succeed. Now that the small talk is over, it's time to get to the core questions.
房子是在哪呢？
我是有车有房，但是我毕竟事业处于刚刚上升一个阶段，我现在的房子和车子基本上都抵押了贷款。对，不知道。
挺好的。不好意思，我接个电话。
Even if it's a phone call, you don't need to pack your bag, right? Are you going home to get a better signal? The host quickly stops her. Did the guy say something that made her feel the need to retreat?
他的公司，然后他的房子，然后他的车什么都是，有的贷款，有的在抵押。那我不能就后来还跟他一块还账吧？我就想要不我先走了。
Come on, this was clearly a good deal. You just had to make it look like a matchmaking date. But is the male guest pretending to be rich, or is he truly broke? Don't you want to know?
之前男生跟我表达到的 但情况不是这样子呀。你确定你俩有沟通清楚吗？
他刚刚就是这样跟我讲的呀。可是我就觉得，如果真是他那个情况的话，还怎么穿啊？
The host immediately goes to the male guest, not mentioning that the girl was about to leave, and asks him directly for an explanation.
我想了解一下你目前的一个经济状况，方便透露吗？
我经济状况之前已经说过了呀，就是有房有车，自己开公司。
但是为什么刚刚我在旁边听你和女生聊天的时候，好像你有提到说，你跟她提的是车子和房子都是贷款的，这跟你和我们沟通的好像有点出入。
当然我刚刚这样说只是对女嘉宾的一个考验，我看看她是不是能够陪我在我事业比较困难，虽然现在没有，但保不准以后可能会有。
Honestly, I feel like these two could each live just fine separately, but the moment they're together, something feels off. You're not tall or handsome, but at least you've got a little money, which makes women like you. If you don't show off your advantages, what kind of beauty would even look your way? The host relays the message to both sides, and once things are clear, the face-changing girl hesitates.
可以就再了解一下吧。
This girl's strength lies in her flexibility. Who would have thought she could change her face this fast during a matchmaking session? Just now she was packing up to leave, and the next minute she's acting like nothing happened.
我刚刚电话打太久了，现在时间也不早了，要不咱们吃饭去吧？
好啊，你想吃什么？
我吃都还好，你能吃辣吗？
我都可以，都可以。
你吃得惯重庆菜吗？比如川菜？
可以，可以。
This is the decisive battle that determines whether the face-changing girl will ride in an Audi or end up in an Alto.
我就担心你不能吃辣的，这有一个辣椒就是一般辣，两个呢比较辣，三个非常辣。要不给你试试一个辣椒的吧？
好。刚和女嘉宾接触了一段时间之后，她刚点菜的时候也会问我吃不吃辣啊这些问题。我觉得女嘉宾确实很贴心。
Hearing that the guy likes a traditional, family-oriented woman, the face-changing girl immediately begins full-scale care mode. 360 degrees, no dead angles.
他说过他喜欢那种居家一点的女生，所以呢，我希望，就是能够在他面前表现一下。
Wiping his bowl, picking up food for him. I bet you don't even serve your own mother this attentively. Why not go ahead and feed him too?
要不我给你那个炒点汤吧。
好，谢谢。你平时就是会做什么样的汤？
我喜欢煲那种就是比较鲜的，什么山药炖排骨什么的。
To be fair, both of them seem to really enjoy the meal. Looks like the face-changing girl has already completed 80% of the mission of locking down this little boss. Just then, the guy went to take a call, and the face-changing girl walked into a cosmetics store. After such an intense day of face-changing, she's got to fix up her makeup, right?
你觉得我这个口红怎么样？怎么了？感觉你好像，我觉得我这个颜色很好看哎。你刚刚接什么电话了？先这么久？
这是我朋友打过来的。
哦，你觉得我这个口红颜色怎么样？
可以挺适合你。
Unexpectedly, after seeing the girl's newly touched-up makeup, the guy suddenly became very cold. Has the face-changing girl already lost her status as the pure girl in his heart?
看到她化了大红色的妆，而且后面也跟我一直强调说她很喜欢大红色的口红那个妆容，所以我个人是非常接受不了的。
为什么会这么的接受不了？
因为我上一段感情，我的女友就是她每天浓妆淡抹，然后出去玩，然后后来渐渐的她就劈腿了，所以我就对女嘉宾化这种浓妆会感到反感。
Turns out, his ex-girlfriend single-handedly gave him a fear of red lipstick. So, if your ex had long hair, does that mean your next girlfriend should shave her head? Hearing that he hates bold lipstick, the face-changing girl immediately says she's willing to make a sacrifice.
要不我就卸掉呗。
你不愿意为了男生把妆卸掉？
也可以啊，因为我平时其实也不是那种化浓妆的人。
The face-changing girl removes her makeup on the spot, wiping it completely clean. And that's not all. She says she has a surprise for the guy. You've got to admit, the face-changing girl is giving it her all. She's truly fighting for the car and the house. If she put this level of effort into her work, she'd be an outstanding PR professional for sure.
我卸妆了。其实我平时呢也不是一个会化大浓妆的女生。除了就是必要的工作，我会化一点淡妆之外呢，平时我也经常也是素颜。
Facing the heartfelt confession from the female guest, what choice will the guy make today?
对不起，我现在不能和你牵手。
Although the face-changing girl tried hard, the matchmaking still ended in failure. She gave him the full VIP treatment, including a free song and dance performance. For the guy, this was definitely a happy day.
She wasn't looking for love. She was browsing for assets. A house, a car, a high income. She wanted it all. But the moment she found out it was all under loan, she turned and walked away. It's not that she doesn't understand love. She's just too calculated. To her, marriage is an investment. You offer your heart. She calculates the risk. You're ready to share struggles. She only wants to share the wealth. In the end, it's not that she never met a good man. She just never believed she needed to become a woman worth loving. Have you ever met someone like this? Tell us your thoughts in the comments. I'd love to hear your voice. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe. See you in the next one.